Good morning all, hope you're all well. Last week we looked at the causes of World War One and the initial start of the war. As a prelude to looking at why Australia got involved in World War One and in preparation for understanding about Gallipoli. So this week we're going to look at the Battle of Gallipoli. And obviously it's quite a good time to do it with having just celebrated Anzac Day in a very unusual way. So I've got a couple of little clips for you to watch and then a documentary to watch as well. I hope you found them interesting and you've learned more about Gallipoli and why we got involved in Gallipoli and the lasting effects of Gallipoli. So again, please make any comments, any suggestions you'd like on the YouTube feed, and I will do my best to answer them. So enjoy. Thank you. By December of 1914, the war had come to a standstill. As you can see from this map, there you can see that both the Allies and the Germans had built a line of trenches from all the way from the Belgian coast all the way down to Switzerland, which was neutral. In other words, was not involved in the war. No one could break through the lines. It came to a standstill. The idea that the war would be over by Christmas wasn't going to happen. In order to break the deadlock and to support Russia, a plan was hatched by Sir Winston Churchill to invade Turkey. And the place they chose to invade was a place that would come down in Australian history, a place called Gallipoli. Here's a map of the world. There you can see Australia down in the bottom. In the middle is Gallipoli, and there in Northern Europe is the Western Front. When war was declared, Australia, as part of the empire, was automatically involved in the war. But many Australians signed up enthusiastically to partake in the war. Many feared that the war would be over by Christmas and that they would not be involved in the war. Many Australians signed up, and it was decided that they would send their troops to the Western Front. But by the time they had got themselves ready to be sent over, the plan had been hatched to invade Turkey via Gallipoli. So the Australian troops, who thought they were going to be on their way to the Western Front, to be trained in Britain, to be sent over to France, suddenly realised on their journey that they took a right-hand turn and headed up to Egypt. So instead of going round the base of Africa, they suddenly took a right-hand turn mid-journey and headed to Egypt. And that was where they were going to learn their basic training and to get ready for the invasion of Gallipoli.